Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12. Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vortri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished, and this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business, yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Youre is a city built on love for man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society! To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. Had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
Oh, so then, guess that might have explained. I guess that might explain why he was flung up at the top, on the top floor even. Why the Sin Eaters haven't attacked and yet?
So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
Bloodshed. So you asking for a bloodshed?
And still, he could not do as I asked.
Gluttony, as I suspected.
A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
That is not wholesome. That is not at all. And yet you dare.
It is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours?
By siding with the Sin Eaters? Nah, mate. These are but our enemies, and you sided with them, and yet you demand such as carved his own hand.
The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
Oh. That explains the that does explain the clothing, though. Is that a... I guess that is well, that explains everything.
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Nah. Yet your endeavors are foolish.
And people call this paradise.
Fools.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
An artist! Then you shall paint a picture for me of youre.
We did not come here. I have to show off our skills.
If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
Perfection, eh? Useless.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
You demand... Child's play.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk? I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me?
He sure did.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Eh? Oh. Is that what I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Emmett Snook? Cashier. Thank you. Again. How are your wounds, buddy? Oh, Ronald. Forgive me. In my anger, I seem to merge us back out inside again. Though it's probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we have worn out our welcome Elmore. In any case, I've seen the world as self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that Badagas and Edith will find new allies in Calicia. Yeah. We better get back. Better get going. Lord and Lady Chai. What the places did you do? They have an entire city looking for you. Nay. One moment. Yeah. Alright. Let's get the heck on out of here. Let's get the heck on out of here. We overstayed our welcome, basically. It's time to get out of here. Boop. Right. Now we have seen the corruption for until God knows what. We will have. It looks like we need allies if we're gonna assault the capital. It's all about greed and dispense. The sooner we get out there, the better. The sooner we get out here, the better. I'd rather not stay in one place, having an entire city come looking for us. Everybody get out of here. The sooner the better. Hey, ugh. Yeah, this is far from over indeed. We must speak to the Exarch about this corruption. About this corruption. And the ocular. Docile Kit. What's this? Sights of the First. I'm guessing ether current? Presumably. Well, we're here. Well, we did, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we better see to Alcé to let her know what's going on the... Well, we better see to Alcé But first things first though, let's... Is it a below or above? I can't tell. If it's a below, why is it not showing up? Weird. It's almost rotary. Twas but a mockery to them schemes. Why is it taking so long to load? Jeez. Maybe it's not here? Maybe it's just above? Probably above. Yeah, I'm really lost.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Areng, once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Areng meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
This feels like... This kind of feels like Roma, but different. Southwest, straight as an arrow. Oh my word, what the hell? A giant cactuar? I don't know what the hell is that. A giant cactuar. I don't know what's up with that. Weird. Yours to the south. Fair enough. Turn around and feast your eyes. Oh, that's pretty. Nothing big. Meant to protect the northern reaches of Nath Arig. Mightiest nations. Okay. Huh. At least it's not so... Well, it's a desert wasteland, so I can't say the same for the other area I was just in earlier. Sure, it's just a bunch of trees. They're just a town, and there's not much trees, and it's all just desert, and there's a lot of homes, and there's a lot of people inside the giant city structure. I find it a bit odd. There it is. Let's see. Everlasting light. Is it really everlasting light? Oh my gosh, it is. It's no wonder everything's still light. So much light, like there's no day, no night. It's just all light all over the place. Must be losing my mind or something. I assuming this is the guy? Where's Alze? Unless she's up there somewhere. Oh! What in the... So this is a Mord?
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mords.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mords do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense.
Huh?
A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
goat? Over the goat?
Well, better run.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
I did not.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy, you buy.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrels. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Huh? That was unexpected. That was shocking. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Let's take a bread. Mush loaf. Some meat. Worms. Ugh. Oh. I guess I'll take that for burning bounty. Like, my character just made a weird expression. That's weird. I think it's just... Yeah, that's... Yay. That is... That... No, it's not those. Iron ore. Mill. Oh. Total. So where is Total? So where is this Total at? Couldn't possibly somewhere, is it? Couldn't possibly somewhere, is it? Oh, there he is. I was not. Alright. It was iron. Oh. Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's me. Oh, better get going. Better go and see, better go and see. Better go and see LSA, eh? You were saying? Alright. Gotta keep my distance. Yeah, we might as well. Let's get going. Poor LSA. How she was worried. Seeing everyone else just collapsed afterwards. Just seeing how everyone was just collapsed. Like during all this, like in the post Stormblood before Shadowbringers. Which brings me a little bit concerned, as always. Let's hope LSA does not get too excited. Huh? What was up this? Oh. Jeez. Oh, man. This is not... The Afflicted? The Afflicted? Not here? Maybe? Down we go. Ooh. Wanna catch that before I miss it. Footprints. Zombies? Zombies? Something's afoot. Zombies? I think something's afoot. Whoa. What the hell? Is that a wall of crystal?
Get back here!
Huh?
Is that... It can't be.
LSA, surprised to see you. Impressive.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's an interesting...
How are you?
Well, better than nothing, I suppose.
We've fought them to a standstill then.
Yep, basically.
The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
That's true.
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summon. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th umbral calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
Yeah, for sure.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood.
Oh. So... Oh, interesting. But why are they turned into a crystal?
100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations.
Ah.
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Such a big wall of light. But a wall of ether of light, but how come it's frozen in its crystal? Who done this and why? Who stopped the wall of light? It couldn't be Mephilia, is it? Or an oracle of light? It's hard to say. I always make more of the subject of singing this, but let's these tasks finish first. How do you... How the hell did you get up there? I'll never know, I suppose. I assume she must have jumped on these. It doesn't speak. Oh. Harden is akin to the blaster. Both of them have not said a word. Weird. I guess she wants me to assess the situation? I'm guessing she wants me to assess the situation here, because it definitely seems like it's all about the flood. I'm guessing she wants me to assess the situation about the leaders? The sin eaters? If that is the case, then I don't know what to say in the matter. Because even though I already know the situation of the flood of light and the signators at the same time, things could take a lot longer than expected. Also, not mention this, but also not only wanted to mention, but a great wall of light known as the Flood. Also, something is amiss. There's that cut. Wait a second, something's amiss. If it was turned to crystal, it looks like something's cut through. What is it? I've never seen anything like it. Weird. What to live or live to work? Gang. Alright. Huh? An offering of sorts. Alright, what is it you want me to see? Or what is it you want to show me? Because the world's in danger and well, I'm not worried about the world in Erosia, but never fails. What's on the top of the tower? Oh, what in the? Oh.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
How? How is it broken?
Do you see what lies beyond?
Yeah, something's...
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness.
Jeez. It just devoured everything.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
But how we...
That nectarine you bought. It's Halric's favorite fruit.
Oh? I did not know.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
Oh.
The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
Then we have to kill them all? Poor people. Oh.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
You're the one who left me. I'm still here.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Yeah, about that.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Time left to us. Oh man.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
You need to have gone to the trouble.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
Huh?
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part 4.
The Warrior of Darkness?
Oh! About that.
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it.
Oh. Wait, how come Elise, doesn't remember this? Wait, what?
Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
About the Warrior of Darkness. Huh?
They're coming.
Huh?
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
What? Uh-oh. Is Hodrick... God damn it. He's... I think he's... abducted. To the south. Oh, damn it. One further west. Where is he? Where is he? Where the hell is he? Whoa! Not here. Not here. God damn it. Not here. Not here. God damn it. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, for God's sakes. Kindly mind your business. Where is he?
Any sign of him?
No.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Huh? Whoa! That's...
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it! There it is! Is that... Oh no!
Oh.
Ulrich!
We have to run!
Tesling! No!
Shit. His face.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in vain. Mother,
Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh. What the... Oh my God! Jesus. Oh my... It just turned into a cocoon? Oh my. I assume the worst.
No, 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 no!
Shit. my god. That was incredibly disturbing. It's just so unfair. Yeah. God damn it. Just... my god. This... Well, I say. We realize I'm thinking for rescuing Haldrick. You weren't hurt at all, were you? No. Well, responses of it as ever. This damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. Yeah. This is rather short. Well, this is a rather short chapter. This is rather a short chapter. Well, it looks like I have to travel by foot, so might as well mount up and get there. Turned and just transformed it into a monstrous. Oh my gosh. I never anticipated this. I am stunned just stunned as to what happened here. Seeing one turn it into a Sin Eater is... it just hurts my head and it hurts my heart. It just hurts my head and my heart. But... god damn. God damn. I was not expecting. This was a lot shorter than expected. That was short. I thought it would be a whole lot longer. I guess not. Concerning what happened here. God damn. That scene is never gonna get out of my head. Just never. Just tears my head. Almost just tears me apart. Light warnings. Alright. Do you have something to say? Let's see what's going on.
And so you return?
Yep.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
A handful?
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Youre might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Youre society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity. Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning.
Well.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
14 worlds?
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Oh.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Novrad, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told, apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Huh?
They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
The Light Warden.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
The Light Wardens. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!